16 a game. Trying to match the three, that one off the rim, and it's ASU who then turned it over, and Meyer to the rack. Can't get it, can't get the follow. He's looking for a foul, and none will be called.
Your one-on-one defense against Arizona State has to be true in this ball game.
DJ Horn has buried 3 threes to start the game.
Defensive intensity or the offensive execution early goes to the bench. A Baylor squad that does have good depth.
Wow. Foul from deep, and that's going to send to the line.
Bears just not alert to start the game.
Teague, I mean, he challenged.
They poured themselves into LJ Cryer as well. Just
Akinjo had him wide open underneath for a second, didn't get it there in time. And Akinjo again will try, and that time he finds the bottom.
3 last year at Arizona. The man, does he play low and quick with the basketball? 11 in gold.
Muhammad will get that one to fall. Chumwa Chichua has come into the game looking for a foul. Instead, he ended up hitting it off the front of the iron.
But really good effort and hustle by Gaffney to not give up on the play.
Jackson, quick pass, loose ball. Picked up by the Bears. They got a 3-on-1. This time Brown will finish as he goes reverse.
He's a kid that, Ravi's a tremendous passer for a kid 6'8", 6'9". Great feel, great vision.
Season Big 12 Freshman of the Year. More often reserved for a Jayhawk.
Absolutely. Good with either hand.
LJ Cryer, spot on. Man, he has been really good to start this season. Baylor, he's got a bandage on that left hand of his. His finger was bent back, and it's very sensitive. It's okay if it's not touched, but it's sensitive and hurts when it is. Neal buries a 3. Jemai.
Arizona State really playing with a hot ball right now in the offensive end. That thing is snapping quickly, not getting stuck. Has Baylor chasing more than defending.
Great elevation. Flag there as he knocks down.
Catch and shoot. He shot 52% last year on catch and shoot jump shots. 4th highest in the country.
Chumwa Chichua got smoked. He fell to the ground as they spun him. Now he's ahead of the pack, and Meyer finds him on the baseline, and he gets grabbed, and that will be a foul on Jalen's. Free throw miss.
Coach forever, because he does absolutely everything right.
Let's see what kind of shape Sebastian's in.
You'd be shocked. You would be surprised how good Sebastian can cover a ball screen.
That was the greatest audience I've ever seen for an interview.
Sebastian that's my guy. I could see the joy in his eyes when he saw me as they brought him out. Ultimate competitor, fighter, grinder throughout his entire career.
Meyer again, baseline, that's short. Baylor's got 7 field goals by 6 different players. Meyer steal and a flush. Not going to miss many that way.
He switch everything man-to-man defense for Scott Drew. You can see why NBA scouts are in the building, checking out 24 in gold.
Yeah, NBA scouts love him. They're asking him to be a little more of a facilitator this year. Heath, who was a BC transfer, the kick for 3 out, and the rebound up and back in. Talk about an NBA type.
See a lot of dribble weave action by Baylor into a sprint out ball screen.
Hurley wanted a similar call down his end. He won't get it. A little finger roll off the window softly. Jimmy, that last foul that we were convinced was on Biache was in fact on Jemiah Neal. They got him for the push or the elbow, yeah. Even though he was tripped. And that's probably what caused him to fall. Muhammad 1-on-1, and that's just a pocket pick. Akinjo, Cryer, easy layup. That's what Baylor does. They'll turn you over. Villanova, Texas, Michigan, Purdue, all near the top. No reason to think that Baylor, though, will not contend for a Big 12 and NCAA championship. They, of course, won it last year, and the combination of experience with the freshman incoming, this is a team that a lot of folks think may be as good, if not better, and that's a large and high bar to get to. Heath knocked down a 3, and then the other way, a little bit, as Heath thinking one-on-one with Sohan. He breaks him down, and the left hand no good. Battle on the boards. Loose ball. And Flagler hard to the rack, and he will get fouled.
Largemouth bass.
Yep.
I have the lead right now, 10 after cutting down the nets.
How hard is that to do?
Ready to give Gonzaga the national championship trophy. Pump the brakes a little bit. They are outstanding. Best point guard in the country with Nembhard. Best post player with Timmy. There's a team, Purdue, that really has my eye right now. They could really hold up, I think, in that battle.
Certainly have two terrific games here earlier today. VCU not so competitive as they knocked off Syracuse rather handily. And here's a chance for to 9 instead, a 2-point attempt from the free throw line, and that one drops, and their lead is 8.
Front of
Enoch Biache back into the game. And 6'10". Kendall Brown, the freshman, had almost half of them, 13.
that is his game, taking the ball to the basket, and sometimes will even drag a defender with him.
Good movement off the ball. Akinjo finds a free spot. He's hit on the pass, and a three-pointer.
Kick out from the inside, facing the numbers. That time he caught it off at an angle and let it fly in rhythm.
The one-on-one approach, Jimmy, against a team like Baylor. Can that work?
Wow.
And look out, Biache and that body with a big flush there. Jackson knocked it loose. Push to the corner, Heath. Tough play and offensive foul. They went well a lot last year.
You know what else comes with that national championship for Baylor? The criticism that some will have thrown at Scott Drew that he can't coach.
Right.
That has been silenced forever.
Yeah.
That's just pretty simple offense. Hard to guard, though. You got three guys on the perimeter and two bigs that are rotating.
One, he got away with a little push-off, and that's too strong. Danger time, it feels like here, Jimmy, in the last couple of minutes of the first half for ASU.
Yeah, the effort by Baylor, the speed is relentless. I'm not sure if it jumps off the screen as much as it jumps off sitting courtside, but all five guys can fly.
Yep. Brown, three. Good rotation, and that is bottom.
Yeah,
Boy, what a training ground, huh? You're training under a globetrotter. I love that.
should have a handle, right?
I love that, yeah.
Look at Kendall Brown just gets. Basketball is really pretty easy to break down, Ravi. The quality of my shot versus the quality of your shot. Whoever wins that wins the game.
Well, the screen was set and a three falls. Flagler having a very good first half off the bench.
Here, a real step in development for him. Reading the ball screen. Can he get downhill off of it? You know he can shoot it. The Baylor program that Scott Drew said, you know what?
If you're talking about players that show up,
Vegas, you come and you say, look, here's what we're going to do. We're going to work our, we're going to go to class. And then if that's not for you, then we're not for you.
Another three. That one drops. Everybody's making them now.
Out of the fast transition push by Baylor. Man, they can get on you so quickly in an 8-9, 10-0 run.
6 of 13 from three-point land. That's 46%.
Sit on the elbows. Make the ball. See multiple gold jerseys.
That's a tough three there. That one no good. And with 10 seconds left, already up 16, they turn it over and to the same Barber.
Got beat by a 70-foot shot at the buzzer. Just have not.
And they start Pac-12 play like next week. So they kind of said, we got to get him ready for that. And hopefully staying home will help. Fadeaway three, no good. Oh, Sohan came from the left side and was high above the rim.
That's a high-flying basketball miss.
So what will Arizona State have to do to get back into this thing?
They are who they are, Ravi. They're going to size you up and continue to play one-on-one. And if they win the one-on-one battle, they'll cut into the lead. I would like to see their shot selection a little more dialed in.
Flagler hit 3 of 7 in the first half. That's a great hesitation move as he knocks that one down.
It doesn't go in at a high rate, but it is hard to hit on a 3-2 count.
Oh, yeah, very much so. It has the change-up rotation. Good call by you, Jimmy Dykes. Dabbled in baseball during the offseason.
You know that's who I was named after, right? Jimmy Dykes.
I did, I know that. And look out, Flout. That ball was blocked from behind and a foul.
15 teams that could not only get to the Final Four, but eventually win it with his staff.
Mitchell went 9 to Sacramento. Butler 40th to the Pelicans. Very active offensively, and he steps back. That one is going to be short. He followed it up, and he lost it.
Matthew Meyer has always had about a one-shot attempt for every 2 minutes that he's on the floor. Was not shy as a freshman, still not shy.
Corner three kick was good, and so was the shot. DJ Horn knocks down a three.
Has set the record in terms of the Bobby Hurley shooting drill that they go through. It's 15 close-up shots, 15 mid-range, 15 threes, and 5 NBA threes, and he did it in 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Akinjo laid one down, and Flo, right? NBA guys who played against me in the summer. This is what I do.
Marion Jackson took 829 three-point attempts in 3 years at Toledo. He is a shot taker. And again, just the middle of the floor, the naked.
19-point cushion for the Bears, as they attempt to go to 5-0 on the season. There's a drive and a nice layup off the window.
Times 11, 12, get that thing going. Scott Drew saying the same thing.
And Kinjo steps into a three. That's no good. Jimmy's not happy. And I saw that right here sitting with you courtside. You're just not happy. Not making shots here in half number 2 at all.
Taking hard shots is the reason why.
Kendall Brown, Flagler, keep that ball moving. That's just what you asked for. Just keep it moving.
Sure.
And they keep it alive with an offensive rebound.
Hard to guard a hot ball, you know.
That ball is good. Tough shot on the baseline. And it indicates there's any step back from last year's championship run. And that one may have hurt the finger of Flagler as he's slow to come back. It's great if nothing affects it. And he may have tweaked it there as he landed on the ground hard. High arcing three. That one falls.
Offense being ran by Arizona State. It's
Jimmy.
One or two passes and a jack.
Yeah. He's got 14 points. Sohan. The battle of the bleach blondes, and it's blocked that time.
Did you just say battle of the bleach blondes?
Yeah.
Record. Bobby feels like this is but they've got to get Arizona State. To me, they've got to get to the third or fourth pass in their offense, make the defense work. They have guarded themselves some in this game.
We'll count sort of the average number of passes. Meyer turns down the three instead of the hard drive, and that's a smart play by him.
Yeah, he drove the seal. One of the few play calls that Scott Drew has slowed his guys down.
Well, the play was for Meyer's three, and that worked out well right in front of Scott Drew on the bench.
Kinjo out for a couple of minutes. Kinjo was getting a little shot hungry. I don't think Scott does either. Your starting point guard to be your leading shot taker. And that's kind of where Kinjo's been tracking. Well, he's got an extra gear, doesn't he?
Oh, and he makes it in. That's a highlight play there.
Wow. Going to get it these next 5 games against Power 5 teams. And Imani Bates, if you've not seen him yet, he and Jalen Duran from Memphis, must-watch TV. I'll have him in a couple of weeks at Ole Miss, and then against Alabama not too long after that.
Meyer very active, gives and goes back and get it. And Baylor, Akinjo, great pass.
What a look by him.
Was.
That's who he needs to be, Akinjo, when it's there.
Well, he looked at Dale Bonner, but that was just a fake so that he could free up Thamba.
One just made a shot.
The Illinois State transfer, the bright spot tonight. There's a terrible defensive effort on the other end.
Yeah, non-existent. And get all the way to the rim.
Dale Bonner three is in the game and guarding Heath there. And Maya Neal off the bench knocks down a three. Crush fest. And the annual Bedlam game, Oklahoma State. A lineup we're all thankful for. Akinjo alley-oop me. There it is. Kendall Brown. Right, I mean, you got a good chance to rack up a bunch of assists. Contested three from the corner. That one is good, though. And Jay, just shooters and high flyers. There really isn't a weakness. It's not as if you say, well, that's a deficiency they have. Reverse falls. That's a tough layup, and it's a good one.
Well, this goes for everybody from Gonzaga to Baylor to Duke to just right on down the line. It's not about how good you are right now on November the 24th. Where are you going to be on December the 24th? What a cut.
Yeah. Brown gets it to go. That shows how strong the freshman is.
Kids, the total package, though, Kendall Brown, just as they should.
That three would count. It did hit iron. Shamwat Shachua is not going to take a lot of those.
Next door neighbor is a huge Baylor fan and being spirit of a guy. You know, just he has time for everybody. And anytime you go to a Baylor practice,
been at Baylor, and I'm not sure most people would tell you how long he'd been there and know it. He's been there. How old is Kennedy, your daughter?
She's just turned 16.
He's been there 3 years longer. Auburn did not have their best player today, and they took a really good UConn team into double overtime. There are going to be some teams that are going to compete with Gonzaga before it.
But he completely changes that interior defense.
Using the Christmas analogy, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. 3:20 to go. 72-57 Baylor has never really been in doubt all night long.
Well, Baylor's so good at downing. When the ball gets on the side, they try to fight their tail off to keep you over there. Good look.
Really good look and a good finish there by Biache.
I mean, 14 in black is a huge human being and really good hands. Watching him on film, watching him in practice, watching him today. Doesn't fumble a lot of balls.
Nope. Arizona State doing some penetrating here.
Yeah. Made a couple of changes on his staff as well. Just
slow by you.
Yeah,
he can
Kenjo
dribble
can.
by you.
Yes,
yeah,
he can. He just has to control that speed.
But that's a huge asset for a point guard. Sohan gets the ball on the back, and Cryer knocks down a three.
Really good fill behind, wasn't it? I mean, but you get Matthew Meyer going. It's a Baylor team that can hang right there with anyone in the country.
Contact underneath. And 2 free throws.
The release is a little awkward for him, but man, just totally into winning is what he is.
Yeah, I like the guys that are totally into winning as opposed to totally into the losing thing. I'm with you on that.
Arizona State made Baylor work a little bit, though, didn't they?
They played really well.
Yeah,
I think
they played hard.
Without their best player, Marcus Bagley, back on campus trying to rest that knee and get that thing ready for conference play. Certainly reason for optimism. It was 23-all at one point, 8:17 left in the first half. A 19-4 run by Baylor. And with 2 on the shot clock, the battle underneath is won. And